Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back at our home away from home.
Universal Studios.
So today's video is a pretty sentimental one. We're recreating some of my childhood photos, these two here. And sadly, E.T. is the last opening day attraction that is still here at Universal Studios. So luckily, we're able to recreate that photo. And the other one, the characters aren't no longer here, but don't worry, we'll have a surprise for you because, you know, my hubby is the master of Photoshop. So we may have one make a guest appearance, but we're going to bring you guys along with us as we recreate it. And we're going to just have a chat and talk, you know, about the whole nostalgia part of the park and, you know, things like that. So come along with us for today and hang out.
Yeah.
One, two, three. We'll do one more, a closer one.
Oh, yeah, I hope it look like it.
Huh?
I say, I hope it look like it.
It looked great. Here you go. There you go.
Hey y'all, I got my passport so ET can say my name at the end of the ride. But I love this wall. It shows all the pictures of Steven Spielberg and the cast on the set of ET. This is beautiful. I don't think, you know, we stop and take time to really pay this no attention because you're trying to run into the ride, but come on, we're gonna walk inside on the ride. I love how dark it is in here. Look like you're really inside the forest, right? And you know what? It still smells the same in here. That's the crazy part about it.
Hey! Look, they're flying!
Goodbye, my puppy friend. You know, water every heart, happy and
So guys, we just got off the ride and it was so much fun. It's always a good time to get on that ride. Like the nostalgia of it is one thing, but you know, seeing ET, seeing his home planet, you know, the smells, even waiting in the queue, how immersive it is with the big overgrown trees, you know, like it was just fun. I always have a good time when I come here. I'm glad they still kept this one. You know, I still miss a lot of the old rides, but you know, you gotta evolve and things have to be new. But we're on to our next location to do our next recreation, and we're gonna see you guys then. This is the DeLorean, which is from the Back to the Future movie. The ride is no longer here. It was replaced by The Simpsons. And that was actually one of my favorite rides when I used to come here because me and my dad, that would be like the first thing we do as soon as we hit the park, straight to Back to the Future. But it's gone, replaced by The Simpsons. And a lot of the old other rides that we used to go on were gone too, like Earthquake and Jaws. And you know, all the opening day attractions, all of those are gone now. But they have throughout the park, like you'll see little photo ops like this of some of the older things that's not here anymore, like the Jaws shark, the DeLorean, and it's a few other things we'll show you guys when we're walking. So guys, we just finished eating lunch and we decided to come sit over here in the Central Park area and just chat with you guys and let you guys know the reason why we decided to create this series in particular. I remember as a kid coming here a lot with my dad. Like we always went to Disney, but my dad's favorite park was always Universal. So we were always here. So if you hear me talk about like my favorite rides and things like that, it's because those are rides that I always went on with my dad. It was our time to like bond and spend time together because I didn't live with him. I lived with my mom. So for him, he wanted to create experiences with me and he brought me to the theme parks and we always went different places and hung out. That was our thing that we always did. So that's something that we wanted to do with our kids as well. We wanted to create experiences with them. Like buying them things is cool, but for kids, these are the things they'll remember. I'm 30 years later and I still can remember vividly the things that we did when we came to the theme parks, the rides, the times that we spent together laughing and joking. You know, those are things I remember. I can't tell you half of the things that he bought me, but I can tell you exactly. Oh yeah, I remember we came to Universal that day. We went on Back to the Future. We had a good time. Well, he took me over to Disney and we got on the Tower of Terror and it scared me to death. That's a true story. He did trick me on getting on the Tower of Terror. I'll tell you about that later. But you know, this is the reason why I wanted to do this. And I saw the pictures and I thought, you know, why not, you know, do a photo shoot or, you know, photos 30 years later with, I ain't telling y'all my age, but 30 years later with me and similar outfits. Like, you know, this, of course, is not the Minnie Mouse dress that I had on that picture because I can't find no Minnie Mouse dress like that for no 25-year-old woman. But I tried to do something, at least the color scheme or something that came close to it. So for my husband, I know his experience with the theme parks were different, right?
Right. My experience with the theme parks was I never been. My first time actually going to the theme parks. So actually Universal Studios, like when I was 17. Like my wife said, she had the experience of going with her father when she was like younger. Me, I experienced it with the church, and yeah, I actually came to Universal Studios for the first time when I was like 16, 17. So I really enjoyed myself. But actually, you know, my first time actually going to Disney World was with her dad. You know, a lot of things that I experienced, theme parks and going out of town and stuff like that, you know, I experienced with her father. And it's
was
crazy.
A lot of firsts with you.
Yeah. A lot of firsts with her and her dad, just experiencing things like this and of this nature, you know. So we decided to do the same thing with our kids and just live out our childhood as an adults with our kids, not through our kids, but with our kids, and just see the smiles on their faces and the joy on their faces that these theme parks bring when they come, you know. And I be happy as well. I be a big kid here every time I come, you know. You know, but in Central Florida, you know, it's hot. So, man, even with the heat, we still have fun out here, you know, so.
And it heals like those little kids inside of us, like the
Right.
little girl, the little boy in you, you know, who,
Right.
you know, he wasn't able to experience those things. And he says a lot of firsts with my dad. You know, my dad was the first person to take him to Disney World
Right.
with our daughter, Jada. She
Yeah.
was about, what, 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
He experienced his first time on a cruise ship with my dad. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of his first was with my dad because, you know, we've been together since middle school. So
Right.
my dad watched both of us grow up. So for him, we, you know, his kids, although we're married, for him, he still looks at us like, you know, that's his son, I'm his daughter. So he took my husband and he did a lot of first things with him, like basketball games, football games, a lot of different things.
Changing the tire, oil,
taught him how
brakes,
to change
showed me how to do a lot of things that, you know, my father wasn't able to show me.
Right.
So, you know, man, I'm really appreciative of him, you know what I'm saying, the things that he did, because, you know, I'm his son-in-law and, you know, I get along with him very well. So, man, I really appreciate that and love that he actually take his time and do those things with me, especially when he heard that I never went to Disney World. He was like, "You never been to Disney World? What? Come on, we going, let's go." And it was like right then and there we went to Disney World. And I was shocked because, you know, man, a lot of people would talk and say, "Yeah, we'll go next week," and you'll never go.
No, we got up and went.
We got up and
day.
went. When I told him I never been to Disney World, we got up that day and we actually left, man. And, you know, like she said, it was with our daughter, Jada, our firstborn. You know, she was like around 3 or 4, like you said.
Yeah,
but it was a great time, and I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it, man. Seeing me react the way I react, you know.
It too.
Yeah, he was like, I look back, man. He was smiling at me like he was smiling at his own son, you know. And that right there, like, it did something to me, man. And I respect that. So it made me want to create them same memories that he did with her and her sister. it made me want to create that with me and my kids and my daughters, you know?
Because he had me here at these theme parks from the time my mom was pregnant up until now.
Right.
My dad, that's just his thing. I think it was his escape, you know. Sometimes some people's realities, you know, you just don't want to face it sometimes. So for him, I feel like, this is just my opinion, but it may not be, you know, truth, but in my opinion, I feel like for him, it was an escape from everything that was going on, you know, in Miami, in his daily life. You know, it was his time just to get away, to reset, you know, decompress and just enjoy life. Like, my dad is all about enjoying life. He's all about, you know, he's the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me, this is kind of, you know, it's heartwarming to be able to do this, because I can't wait to see his face when he sees the pictures that that we did.
Right.
I know he's gonna crack up when he see that. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So this is the reason why we actually started this channel, is to, you know, bring you guys along with us while we create these experiences with our kids. It's not to rub in anybody's faces, like, you know,
no,
that you're not able to do it, but there was a time where we weren't able to do any of this. You understand? So now that we're able to, like, we want to just bring you guys along so you guys can have fun with us, because some people may not be able to actually make it physically ever to the park.
Right.
So if you can see it and experience it with us while we're out here, you know, that's great.
Man,
you know?
and in this place, it's magical, man. Universal Studio, Disney World, Island of Adventures, SeaWorld, you know, Aquatica. These places that's here in Central Florida, man, is amazing. And, you know, it's magical, man. When you having a tough day or a tough week or whatever, and you come here with your family, your kids, man, it make you just like forget about everything when you enter the theme parks. Another thing is, man, you know, besides the magical part, if you can't do it, just try to do it, because, man, bringing your kids here and having this experience is better than buying your kids things that, you know, they'll play with for just a few minutes, you know? You know, just create those memories, man, and just travel and just hang out with your kids and your family, man. You'll see that, you know, it changes a lot. So, you know, we here now showing you guys through our lens of what we experiencing here for, like, a long time. Like, because
we've been up here about 9 years, and we have yet to experience everything because we were so busy focused on building, you know, working and, you know, creating a family, that we didn't have time to just sit back and say, you know what, let's explore our area, let's see the different things that Orlando has to offer. You know, we were stuck in that Miami mindset of survival mode that we couldn't even enjoy the area that we're in. You know, Jada said something to me in the car the other day. She was like, Mommy, she was like, it's crazy how we can just come down the street to these theme parks. And I was like, yeah, you got people who pay tens and thousands of dollars just to come for a weekend, you know, and we're able to just, you know, come down the street and be able to do this. So that's why we really wanted to bring you guys along with us and show you all that as well.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and recreate this second picture, and we'll show you guys in a minute.
So guys, we're standing here in front of the location of the picture that I took with Yogi Bear in the Minnie Mouse dress. Don't ask why I had a Minnie Mouse dress on at Universal, but that was my dad's fault. But this is the horror makeup show. After we take the picture, we're gonna go inside and show you guys the lobby and a few clips of the show. And at the end of the video, we're gonna put all the pictures up that we took side by side so you guys can see how they came out. And we'll see you guys later.
About 30 years old, it's a little buggy. You might feel tingling, okay? First few seconds might be like, you won't remember that, okay? When you wake up, your pants will be wet.
Let's go to photo.
Okay, cool, photo.
There we go, Paul. Big smiles. 3, 2, 1. Insurance.
All right, Paul, don't move. Here we go. We're going to sync up to your position, then we're going to start with
Mark? So that's what's happening to lights?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Get back. What? Start with your right hand. Look at that. See, this is telemetry. This is something that we used a lot in the 90s. Moves like Jurassic Park, which control creature from off camera. We use this also to keep Gene Simmons alive. His arms articulated at the elbow. You go across your body. I'm a savage. Classic, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty. TikTok is my life. He's going to be voicing a movie by Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's going to be funny. But hello, children. Look at me. I'm Eddie. Hello, Barbara. I live under your bed. No. Put your hand over your stomach. Paul, take a little bow. Come back up. Put your hand down by your side. Let's hear it for Paul, everybody. Woo! Let's get you out of this. There you go.
Sit you out of the back.
Yeah, I
Thank you
feel,
so
right?
much. And Paul's coming up here twice. We have a souvenir for you. There's a picture of you. And some of you talk to your therapist about it. Let's hear it for Paul, everybody! Thank you so much, Paul. And of course, keep that going for Eddie over here, looking really good. Barbara, get her! Mark, run! Mark! Mark! Barbara! Skibbity toilet! Oh, Barbara! Are you still smoking? Are you okay, Paul? Cool. I'm great, thanks for asking. Everybody! Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your night here at Universal Studios Orlando. Goodbye, everybody.
So we're in here in the lobby for the horror show, and they have different cases with a lot of the props that they used back then. This one has some fake teeth. That looks terrible. Some hair. It looks like they got your actual script here. This is nice with all the old movie posters. Dracula, Phantom of the Opera, Psycho. These are classic movies. You know who that is down there, Jaws. Halloween, Frankenstein. This is nice. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Wolfman. Like, these are classic monsters. And these are actually some of the monsters that's coming to the Dark Universe for the Epic Universe that they're building. So they have a whole land dedicated to this stuff. So this one, actually pictures from Dracula. So it has like different pictures and different facts, like the mask. And it tells you how they did certain things. Shooting rubber cement from a rotary gun created the abundant spider webs in Dracula's castle. You know, it's nice to see how they did effects back in the day before they had all the technology, before the CGI and all the different stuff now. So that's what this is telling you, how they did certain things. Talks about Lon Chaney Sr., a man known as the Man of 1,000 Faces. Wow. Jack Pierce. Of course, this is a definite classic, Frankenstein. Look at the mask. It has half Frankenstein, half regular face of the mask. Wow, it says here that Karloff offered to remove his partial bridge work as part of the monster makeup process to create the sunken cheek look. Oh, he was dedicated to the cause. This is neat. Look at this. Look how big these boots are. My God. Wow. This is nice. So they have like a lot of classic. The Wolfman. Wow, shows how they did the prosthetics back then. Look at that, one's the ear. So it's just talking about different people, but Westmore, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Like back when we were watching these things, like they looked real. Alfred Hitchcock, the legend, the master of suspense. his quote, always make the audience suffer as much as possible. And I think they still hold today with these horror movies because, my goodness. So inside the show, he was telling us because it was in black and white, for it to show up on film to look like blood, they used chocolate. So that's what that is, the chocolate sauce. This is so nice. Look at that. The monsters. Now this was a good show. Classic show. Whenever I thought of Frankenstein, I always thought of him on the Monster Show. That was the image I had of Frankenstein. This one is about Steven Spielberg and Jaws. Look at that. Look at the eye. Jurassic Park. It has the actual script from Jurassic Park. That's what I like to read. I like to read a lot of movie scripts just to see the thought process that went into it when they were writing the movies. This is neat. And of course, the doll of terror, Chucky. And he's right next to Michael Myers with the mask. The book from the Mummy. We ain't reading that book. And you can pause some of the video if you want to read about some of these facts that I'm showing. Oh, the Grinch. We love the Grinch. We are a Grinch family. And I'm going to just put in my 4 cents. Jim Carrey is the best Grinch of all time. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. American Werewolf in London. Also another classic. Look at this. Got those crab legs. For all y'all crab leg lovers, that's what they look like, crab legs. They live. This is amazing. I love getting a glimpse behind the scenes for the Mummy. They have Tom Cruise up there. Has an actual outfit. This is nice. Got the Mummy sarcophagus here. Wow, the makeup that went into this, he said it was makeup and partial digital animation, so there's a lot that went into this movie. This is so nice. Now, y'all know I don't like clowns, so I'm gonna have to breeze through this one. I don't like clowns, y'all. I don't play with clowns. That's dope. So the other picture that I took inside of the Flintstones car, the location for that one is where Minion Mayhem is currently at. And of course, you don't have that photo op anymore, but just to let you guys know where that one was. Right now, we're about to go walk around the park a little bit, check out some more sights, and we will talk to you guys later. He always doing his peace out. Y'all, I be dragging my hubby all through this park. Listen, he be my cameraman, he be my photographer, he be everything when I'm here. I just love him. He just do all the work. You know what they say, God give you a husband so he can do 90% of the work, right, babe? He said I'm lying, y'all. But we just walking around right now. We're probably about to go over to the other side. Depends on what we want to do. We got the rest of the day to chill out. We ain't got no kids, as y'all can see.
Yeah, about time.
You know, the blessing of having a 19-year-old is she like making her money babysitting. So, you know, she love her brother.
Right. She love them, but we paying.
Well, you know how that go. These kids love their money. God, I ain't free no more. But we just hanging out. Talk with you guys later. We are about to leave and go home. It was a successful day today. I'm really excited about how everything turned out. And I'm thankful to my hubby for making it happen. He always make it happen, guys. So, you know, we're going home now to go get our little baby. And we'll see you guys on the next video.